The time's come to play here in my garden of shadows.
Hello, I'm Runia, aka Media Adaptation, and welcome back to Moderation while Media's Fair Game. And I know we don't normally do a video on Mondays, but someone asked me to try something called two-sentence horror stories. The concept of breaking down a story to its bare essentials, and still delivering on its premise. Again, this concept is far from new, and I doubt I'm the first person to talk about it. The CW did a show on this last year, and there's a subreddit that's been doing this since 2014. And it was a common practice years before that. So we're going to take a look at a few of them from the Reddit, and you guys can vote on which was your favorite. And if this gets a positive response, then we could probably make a follow-up video to this sometime down the line. So anyway, let us begin. I always had the supernatural ability to know where someone was just by looking at their photo. So it pained me to tell the mother of the missing child that her daughter was in several different places. He broke the window and started pulling me through it. Meanwhile, I was still trying to figure out where he came from or how he could stand on the airplane's wing. All my life, my parents told me to not open the basement door, but I got curious and disobeyed. What was that glowing ball in the sky, and why does it hurt my eyes? My husband has been very upset at me since my failed suicide attempt. He's crying non-stop, and he won't acknowledge me. Now be careful. That line of rock salt is the only thing keeping them out, the man said, welcoming my group to his refuge. Sea salt, I clarified. Sea salt keeps them out. For my last wish, I wish my dad to be alive again. I stood above his grave and smiled, imagining him screaming and clawing at the coffin lid, as he did the two previous times I wished him back. Ah, so this is 2020, the time traveler said. Very early in, from the looks of it, he muttered under his breath. Bullets flew through the mall, ripping clothes to shreds. In the chaos, no one noticed the mannequins bleeding. When the kidnappers made me guess where he kept my daughter, I went for the basement, and he said, correct, allowing me to see her. But when I found her severed head in there, I learned that every other choice would have been correct as well. They say we have a primal sense, that we can just feel when someone is watching us. It's been a few weeks, and it's clear that you do not have that sense. I decided to kill off a few characters in the book that I'm writing. It would definitely spice up my autobiography a little. The sound of my son calling for my help grew fainter and fainter. As the batteries in my hearing aid died, I realized it would soon be impossible for me to find him in time. After giving birth, I asked when the young redhead nurse would be back with my baby. There's apparently no nurse working here by that description. I must admit, lucid dreaming really is as amazing as people say. But after 2 years, I'd like to wake up again. Two eyes peered at me through the darkness, then disappeared again. No survivors down here, I heard the rescue searchers say. I'm sorry, but your son won't be waking up. He's brain dead. I heard the doctors telling my mom. My friends jokingly called me vampire because I'm pale and don't like garlic. If they saw the bodies in my basement, however, they would probably call me Wendigo instead. My twin brother and I decided to swap identities for a day to see if anyone would notice. It should have been me who got abducted that day. Ever since I lost my hearing, I constantly turned on lights so that I am never in darkness. The dark doesn't scare me, but whatever keeps turning them off behind me does. I shine my flashlight over the cabinet of porcelain dolls. Their pupils contracted. Well, that was an interesting idea for a video. Again, if you'd like for us to try this again, then please tell us down in the comments below. Or if you have a favorite two-sentence horror, then feel free to share it. And that about does it for this video. If you have any other ideas you'd like to see made into a video, then please post it down in the comments below, and we'll add it to our next viewer request week.
It's now time for the part of the show where we ask you to help us appease the YouTube algorithm by dropping a like, share, or comment. It helps out much more than you'd think.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, then it's very much appreciated. And if you'd like to support this channel, then please visit our Patreon. Link will be down in the description below. Even if you can't give a lot, every little bit helps. Oh, we also started up a Let's Play channel. So if you want to see us try out some horror games, then feel free to stop on by. Link will be in the card as well as in the description. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Anyway, I'm Runya.
And I'm Ada.
Reminding you to take life in moderation.
Weep not, poor children, for life is this way, murdering beauty and passion.